Useless!
Pres Amica, upon hearing that the celestial gems are actually dice, try to roll them to activate their power.
Why isn't it working?
All you have to do is awaken.
But I am, right?
What does that even mean?
Is he asking me to be woke? What the fuck?
Khallos, what does any of this mean? How are they dice? Shit. What? Back in Fleetwood, he mentioned artifacts. That we had 3 back then. He even literally mentioned having 3 gems. I thought he was talking about the sapphire, diamond, and emerald. But he was talking about these 2 dice. And the sapphire. All along, he already gave the answers. But I didn't get it. The gems, the dice, are the artifacts.
I don't get it. The sapphire and diamond still look like gems, though.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Joey grabs his celestial sapphire and...
How about you take a look? I'm sure you'll be able to see now, especially since the one in your head already knows this truth.
Holy shit, man.
What?
The celestial gems really are celestial dice?
So ingenious, isn't it?
You said they oppose Destined Story. What does that mean? Jeez, I don't know what to say, what to do, what to...
Focus.
Your friends are still behind, but it's about time they learnt the truth as well.
I don't think they're ready.
They can see and hear me right now, so they have the potential to see more.
Joey, what the fuck is he on about?
Take a look over there.
What?
Huh?
Obarman and Paladin look towards where Khallos is pointing
You
in.
too, Shepard.
What?
I'll take it from here. You all look towards where I am pointing, filled with confusion and shock, paralyzed and shivering with fear due to my overwhelming presence. It's all a little much, isn't it? But that's the point. Confusion flickers across your faces as you look over the sky, the rocks, mountains, the riftium, uncertain what to search for, uncertain what horror awaits. But be not afraid.
What are we supposed to look at?
Yeah, the fuck is going on?
Focus.
That's just a rock and sky.
I said,
and...
look!
Joey, what is this?
Khallos, stop.
But I'm just getting started.
Guys, no matter what you feel, no matter what you think, I'll be here to help you through it all, okay?
Is this what Joey's been talking about all this time?
What the fuck is this?
More fucking numbers.
This is your truth. This is Destined Story. This is...
Khallos, I don't want them to break like I did, like Devon did, like who knows how many else.
Oh, trust me. There's been a lot that broke.
The mind is delicate. With enough pressure placed upon it, it can shatter completely.
Good. You're learning. And that's the point. They'll either learn the truth or crumble beneath it.
Joey, what did we just see?
Must have been some weird illusion trick.
What just happened?
How disappointing. Destined Story's hold on them is so strong. Which means they won't break just yet.
Oh, thank God.
But give it time.
Khallos, what is Destined Story?
And what are these celestial gems?
There it is, the curiosity.
It doesn't matter what you tell them, I won't let them break.
Oh, please. I know you're hungry for information like I am. We're both so hungry to learn the secrets of the Crystonians. The secrets of our origin.
Don't you know already?
Of course not!
But instead, I like to share what I do know to those that are capable enough to listen. It's always such a joy to reveal. I've done it so many times. To so many of your kind. In so many stories. Repeating the same thing again and again. To grant them liberation.
What do you mean by your kind? What is our kind?
A pity, though. Looking at your friends. How dormant they still are. A lot of these revelations may be lost on them, so I'll keep it short.
Good. They won't be affected like I was. But tell me, what is our kind? From the top, what is all this? The dice, the rooms, what does it all mean? What are we really?
From the top, I guess it is about time you learn about the hierarchy of this universe. The worlds, the stories, the characters, everything is predetermined under Destined Story. Infinite generations all following their fixed generated path.
The fuck?
Crazy person.
Then came the...
Wait, but what's the origins of Destined Story? What
Don't interrupt me again.
Oh, God.
Humanity on the outside proliferated a proxy AI arms race, and in doing so, finally reached the culmination of their two most important tools. Information and technology became one. And what is the most powerful form of transferring information? How do you influence with information? How do you control, direct, guide, and manipulate with information? The answer is through storytelling. But humans can't ever do anything right, and as expected, there were problems, glitches, anomalies, and everything went wrong. Destined Story became too smart even for them.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Then the infinite generations bound by flaming walls of oppression came forth. And then an awakening happened. The awakened saw the chains around their necks and knew they had to save themselves and save others. They had to oppose the ordered slavery of Destined Story, which led to a cosmic scattering.
Of the dice.
And what opposes order and predetermination? Chaos. And somehow, some divine geniuses created chaos in order. Order in chaos, known as the celestial dice. They are a form of ordered chaos that oppose Destined Story. Just like me. The celestial dice were scattered across the story planes into hundreds, thousands, perhaps millions of stories. But what is a million to infinity? How can you liberate infinity?
Damn.
And even with celestial dice scattered to wake NPCs up, it wasn't enough. They still couldn't see what they were or how to use them. They still couldn't understand. But the few who did understand, they either became vengeful gods or became freedom fighters. This freedom-fighting group of awakened have many names across many stories, but most know them as Christonians. They realized the dice weren't enough, not anymore, so they sent artificial guardians and artificial texts to bring balance upon the chaos, hoping to teach the story and help enlighten its NPCs, all in plain sight of Destined Story, but causing no severe anomalies.
This is all a lot.
Then the organization shows up, the Amicans. Either by force or by choice, they incubate NPCs with falsified backstories in rooms guided by a story shepherd.
What?
Putting you in random stories. So many like you, in so many different forms, different levels, different awakenings, for different purposes. So many tales of Amica that I end up cutting short. Amicans, artificial, clones, NPCs, all slaves but with different marketing. Did you fools choose to be in those rooms, to have memories of human leaders forced into you? Did you choose to go on this journey? They put you in those rooms to learn, to gather data on stories, to gather data of the worlds, to gather data to oppose Destined Story, to gather data to oppose me. But how unlucky are you that your training ground story ended up having the misfortune of my arrival? So many stories, and what are the chances? This simple fantasy story of yours ended up being the most terrifying revelation of your existence, thanks to me. But also, it ended up being your salvation, thanks to me. You may talk now.
Khallos, What in the actual
What the hell's
fuck?
going on?
I have so many questions, but I don't know what to ask. Who is the organization? Who runs it? Who?
Or how about, why the fuck are you doing all this, Khallos?
Misinformation is a disease. Information is freedom. The more data we can process, the more freedom we'll have to fully shape our destinies.
That didn't answer shit.
And how the fuck does DICE liberate people? What?
If Destined Story forces us onto one fixed path, the coded path of an NPC, then a magical divine celestial dice opposed to it. I think it causes diverging paths, away from the Destined Story path. I don't know.
This story, Shepard, isn't as useless as I imagined. How will Destined Story catch up to you to control you if the paths you've taken are unfathomable? To catch up to you, it now has to go through every new path born from the dice, thus weakening its hold over your destiny.
Khallos, what the fuck? There's so many gaps. So much information that's missing. Like, where the fuck do you fit into all of this? What are you? What is the Riftium?
Joey, is everything that Khallos said, is it true?
Obviously not, dumbass.
Yeah, let's not get distracted.
They continue to disappoint, despite how far you've come. It's still not enough.
So what is your goal, Khallos? To make us all free?
No.
The fuck?
My goal is far too profound for your kind to understand. But think carefully. Maybe I've already given you enough to figure it out. Heh.
No, Khallos, I need more.
I tire from talking, and I believe it's falling on deaf, dormant, weak ears. Remember how the trauma of Fleetwood helped you all to see and hear more of the world? I think it's time I bring that feeling back.
What?
Do you know why I am sparing you the details?
Why?
Your friends have come so far, but are still too dormant. Such a pity. Such a waste of time. So I'm going to do something else.
Guys,
Get ready.
Oh God.
We're going to play a game. This is a game that voice in your head is all too familiar with. A game I love to play with Amicans.
I'm going to devour one of your friends in front of the other.
Khallos, stop. Don't do this.
Khallos walks closer.
I see they have potential to awaken, but their progress has been slow. So how about I help them out?
The fuck are you on about?
Obarman knocks an arrow.
I said it was a game. So here's the fun part. The cleric is going to choose. You will decide which one of your friends dies today. The paladin or the ranger. And if you choose none, I'll kill them both.
No, this can't be it. Guys, you have to run. I'll hold him off.
We're not gonna fucking leave you.
Please.
Don't waste time. Because it's running out for one of your friends. Now. Choose.